Deathmatch King and the Deathmatch Queen make our debut tonight in England for 1PW.
I should be angry. I should be pissed. I should be tired. It took us days to get here. My merch bag isn't here. Cancel flights, delays flights, but we are professionals. That's why we are here. Will Ospreay, I'm not gonna take any shots. You're one of the best in the world. But I'm the fucking Indy God. I'm the internet champion. Back home in the USA, I got 7 other titles. But tonight, none of mine are on the line. That means I have nothing to lose, and that's what makes me dangerous. Will, I respect you. Like I said, you're one of the best in the world, but tonight, I'm taking that 1PW title, and I'm taking it back home to the United States of America.
Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, look at them flipping the fingers.
All right, so what's she saying?
So it's so far, something about flights delayed, something
Right.
about like he's a Deathmatch King.
Right.
There's STEPH DE LANDER's over there.
That one. She's got a lot of piercings, didn't she?
Mate, loads. Why do you need that many? There's way too many piercings.
One's enough. One's enough.
Oh, I bet you go through a metal detector and it goes whoop, whoop, whoop. Like,
Probably why I was late getting here.
Yeah, there was probably that reason. But he was complaining about his merch quite a lot. He said, I'm one of the best in the world. That's nice of him, isn't it? He said he's not going to take any shots at me and says, like, I have all the respect for you. I don't have respect for him.
Did he say anything about sticking that Moonbelly Kamala up his...
What's that?
The Moonbelly Kamala.
What's that?
It's a rare action figure, Rule.
Bruv, I don't play with action figures. I'm not a child. Do you know what I mean? Look, I think this is quite simple. He's just saying he's professional. You're not. You asked for your down payment from 1PW and he didn't get it all, so he complained on Twitter. That's not really professional, is it?
Well, he's internet champion. He can do what he wants.
Nah, mate. This is the real champ right here. 1PW's finest, my man. So, best of luck. But I'm going to be smashing your face in and sending you back to Vince. Enjoy.
Tensions continue to escalate throughout the locker room area, but perhaps no more so than has surrounded this main event. And 2 very polarizing, opinionated individuals. Matt Cardona, STEPH DE LANDER by his side, has called himself the Indy God, the belt collector, the Deathmatch King. He's got 8 different championships he currently holds. Tonight he can add number 9, but Cardona has alienated a lot of people along the way. Matt Cardona actually dressing like a king. And is that attire? Is that cape? Sending a message? Some gamesmanship to Will Ospreay? One would think. Cardona has been the talk of the wrestling world. Everywhere he's gone, everything he has done. And yeah, he was called out by Will Ospreay for maybe making some unprofessional statements on Twitter. And I'm not going to disagree with Mr. Ospreay. Cardona is living a high life, but in his mind, in his heart, he truly believes he is untouchable and can call his own shots. Cardona has manipulated his way into advantageous positions everywhere. Some have been very vocal to say he hasn't earned it. That's a matter of opinion, certainly. But you cannot doubt the ability, the conditioning, the gamesmanship, the intelligence of Matt Cardona, a worthy challenger in every sense of the word.
All hail the Deathmatch King.
Contrary to what that old guy just said, fuck the UK.
Show us some respect. I am the Indy God. I am the internet champion, and after tonight, I'm going to be the 1PW champion. And I'm taking that title back to the greatest country in the world, the United States of America.
This is not a death match, quite obviously. You were unaware, Mr. Cardona. As we see the emergence of the reigning 1PW World Champion. I asked it on our last broadcast. I will ask it again. Is it confidence from Will Ospreay, or is it arrogance? I have my opinion on the matter. I know many of you do as well. But Will Ospreay fully believes the Will Ospreay hype. And at this moment in time, he has earned every right to brag because he is the 1PW champion. He's the best in his field. He withstood 7 other challengers at All or Nothing to be the last man standing. And tonight, Will Ospreay sits at the top of 1PW, high on his throne, looking down at the peasants beneath him. And the bottom line is, Will Ospreay will not be humble until someone, anyone, finds a way to beat him. Will it be the man you just saw? Will it be Matt Cardona? Because until someone does, Will Ospreay rules the 1PW world. Ospreay's mentor, Greg Burridge, a 1PW original, very first match in 1PW history. By his side, so much pride that Ospreay is wearing a belt, a championship with a brand he helped build so many years ago. And maybe 2 of the most controversial, outspoken, but talented men in this world will fight for the honor of leaving with that title belt.
Introducing your ring announcer, 1PW's own Jesse Maria.
The following contest is for the 1PW World Heavyweight Championship. Scheduled for 1 fall. With a 60 minutes time limit. To my left, accompanied by STEPH DE LANDER. From New York, weighing 230 pounds. He is the Deathmatch King. It's Matt Cardona. accompanied to the ring by Greg Burridge. From Essex, weighing 100 kilos, he is the 1PW World Heavyweight Champion. The aerial assassin, it's Will Ospreay!
The prize is one of pageantry and prestige. And there's no question here in Lincoln who the hometown favorite is. Matt Cardona has said he respects Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay has said, I do not respect Matt Cardona, and it may be maneuvers like that as to why hiding behind the official. This main event is officially underway. 1PW World title is at stake. Ospreay has said, he doesn't respect Cardona. He doesn't play with action figures. Claims Cardona was unprofessional on Twitter. Some of the comments he made about this company. But again, Cardona's living the high life. These are almost two sides of the same coin. Because what Ospreay has done as a freelancer throughout the world, in England, and certainly winding up as one of the top stars is New Japan, and a multiple-time champion there. Cardona's done many of the same things on his own terms. Cardona, whether it's been Impact or NWA or GCW or just doing his own thing on the internet, he has done so much to build his brand, so to speak. And making Ospreay wait. Cardona doesn't like the vibe right now. He doesn't like the temperature of the room because this place is electric. And again, no matter what your opinion is on either of these men, it's passionately one way or the other. There's no middle ground. And Cardona downstairs. Cardona stylistically much different than Ospreay. They want to bring more of an American style, a mainstream style, if you will. Cardona wants a timeout as Ospreay tries to quicken the pace. Ospreay giving chase to Cardona, who hides behind STEPH DE LANDER. And now you see why Cardona demanded De Lander be here. And Ospreay, the distraction, allows Cardona to capitalize. And no respect for Cardona for anybody, but Ospreay elevates the self-described King and God, and to the floor Cardona goes. Ospreay connects with a Pescado. And Cardona, the impact, took the guardrail off of its hinges. In many ways here tonight, Ospreay is fighting for 1PW, for the United Kingdom, from an infiltrator like Matt Cardona, who's disingenuous, who is selfish, who is greedy. Greedy for money, greedy for spotlight, greedy for adulation. And Will Ospreay just wants to go to work. And Will Ospreay literally and figuratively rubbing it in. And taunting Matt Cardona, the victim of a backbreaker. Will Ospreay, the lateral press for 2. Keep in mind the resume of Ospreay, 3-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, 2-time Best of the Super Juniors, never Openweight Champion, IWGP US Champion, IWGP World Champion, leader of the United Empire. He faces Kenny Omega on pay-per-view in 2 weeks as part of AEW and New Japan's Forbidden Door. And STEPH DE LANDER just pulled out the hands of Ospreay. He was going handspringer Cardona from behind. A cheap, desperate tactic. I was about to pose the question as Cardona with a blatant choke on our champion. Could it be possible Ospreay does not have 100% focus on Cardona, thinking about Kenny Omega? And if that's the case, I think that's exactly what Cardona's hoping for. It's what he's looking for. Swinging neckbreaker, reverse style by Cardona. Cardona loves a slower pace. Cardona loves to break you down. And Ospreay, in the best shape of his life, there's nothing Ospreay can't do. As Cardona now, choking. My God. As Ospreay literally against the ropes, keep in mind, Ospreay went into that 1PW title tournament just coming off a grade 2 tear in his pec and his rotator cuff. His first, and Ospreay favoring that same part of the body at this point in time, which worries me. Ospreay essentially, his first action back was that tournament, and he excelled in a big way, directly overcoming Bobby Fish, Lance Archer, Cara Noir, and Mark Haskins, and De Lander involved. Come on, Greg Burridge, keep an eye on her. She's as unscrupulous as they come. Short arm clothesline by Matt Cardona. Drops the leg. Is that gonna be enough? Ospreay gets out. I don't know of anybody that's got the schedule that Ospreay does, from UK to Japan to America. Ospreay is in high demand anywhere in the world that has pro wrestling. Cardona, it's a blatant choke. Not trying to out-wrestle or out-technique or out-finesse anybody. Just wants to strangle the life out of Ospreay. Oh, wait a minute. We know what this is. And the fans aren't going to let Cardona have his moment. I'll go for the boot scrape, but Ospreay to his feet. Cardona took way too much time. Ospreay got the handspring that time. Connected high and flush with a kick between the eyes. Ospreay can feel it. Springboard forearm, nicely done. Cardona's down, center of the ring. Ospreay gets a near fall. Ospreay has more muscle mass now than he ever had in the past. So those high-impact moves, when his frame is in motion, is in the air, is crashing down on you, does that much more damage than it would 5 or 7 years ago. And Cardona's feeling that firsthand as it's Ospreay's turn for some gamesmanship on Cardona. Ospreay trying to set up Cardona, but Cardona low to the ground to counter it. Bam! Ospreay put all his body weight into that chop as well. Ospreay gets the most out of the little things. That's why he's where he is in the wrestling world today. But it's Cardona in the knees and down with a drop kick. Cardona on top, hooks the leg deep, and Ospreay kicks out. I don't know if Cardona's ever faced an athlete like Will Ospreay. Cardona may say this is BS or get frustrated. I don't know of any opponent that's met Will Ospreay and hasn't been frustrated. He's just that good. And Ospreay elevates Cardona. Ospreay does have a right to be confident. Does have a right to feel good about himself. But is Ospreay doing this for the banner of 1PW? Or is he doing it strictly for Will Ospreay? That may be a question we'll answer another time. But now it's Cardona, who caught Ospreay coming in with a lung blower, and Cardona 2.5. The closest we have come yet to a decision. A 60-minute time limit, but I don't think Cardona is going to look to go the distance. Crowd firmly behind Will Ospreay. It's impossible not to respect what this man has done. Ospreay slipped through the legs of Cardona. Grips the neck, and Cardona sitting duck. Cardona is dazed. Cardona is prone. And Ospreay looking to take a chance. Wait a minute! Cardona pushed the official into the ropes, and Ospreay lost his balance and landed in the most uncomfortable way possible. And Cardona, not even going to call that a broski boot or whatever the hell he wants it to be called. And Cardona, Tiger Driver, stacks him up, and Ospreay kicks out. Cardona's looked for every trick in the book to stay a step ahead of Will Ospreay. But the champion has had a response to everything thus far. Again, no class by Cardona, who presses the advantage. But ask yourself what kind of a champion would Cardona make? With the way he feels apparently about these British fans, the way he feels about everybody. Cardona's just manipulating the world for his own benefit. And then feeding his own ego. And Cardona digging deep into the eyes. Another shortcut, but Ospreay fires back. And Ospreay maybe looking for the hit blade. No, there was feet Cardona. A hell of a clothesline. And it's Cardona measuring Ospreay. Oh, you may be going for radio silence. But Ospreay takes Cardona on his last ride. Springboard cutter. Will Ospreay retains. Hey, wait a minute. STEPH DE LANDER just punched out the referee. What's wrong with you? Get her out of here. Ospreay's had enough of this constant involvement and there's all these cheap shots. God, Ospreay's getting hit from all sides here. De Lander's got the title. There's Burridge. Ospreay's mentor has seen enough. Whoa. That got her attention. What is this? One thing's for sure, Cardona's plan has gone awry. And De Lander has no idea. Oh no! Oh no! Burridge was setting a trap for De Lander, but she moved out of the way. Ospreay hit his own mentor. There's radio silence. No, not like this. Cardona's gonna win the 1PW title. Cardona's gonna. No, De Lander's got the official. Don't tell me this is gonna happen. Cardona's got championship number 9. Oh, Will Ospreay kicks out. And ironically, it was De Lander's own right cross that knocked the official so loopy. But it also set the chain of reaction that we saw in the past couple of minutes. That may mean it's only a matter of time before Will Ospreay is knocked from his throne. Oh, Cardona just knocked out his own meal ticket. Ospreay the hit blade. Ospreay's got Cardona. Ospreay retains the 1PW title. It takes a lot of balls to walk into Will Ospreay's home country, Will Ospreay's house, and call yourself a king, a god, a belt collector, and act like you have no peer in this world. Because Will Ospreay in 2023 may indeed be without compare. Matt Cardona could not humble this man. And Matt Cardona will have a longer flight back home. He complained earlier about how long it took to get here. Imagine how long it'll feel to get back to Long Island without the 1PW title. And now the floor is yours, champ.
Oh, you're Lincoln. What are you saying? Yes, bro. So, Matt Cardona, I finally learned your name, bruv. You and that little salt, STEPH DE LANDER. Oi, you're more than welcome to come back to my country if you make it out in Lincoln alive. Guys, go around the back, give him fucking hell when you leave, alright? Fuck him and fuck his personal space. Boys, I'll have a little chat with you guys for a second. So I won this belt a little bit downside. I mean, the referee was in prime position. I held him down, didn't see the tap out. Boom, hit and blade. Now I want to talk to you guys about something that maybe you guys didn't know about this, maybe some of you guys do. Afterwards, me, I'm fat, look at you. Let me see it back, come here. Let me see it. Go on. Yeah. Oh, he's actually alright. There's the body actually. Well done, are you the dad? Oh, mate, well done, are you the dad? Have you brought your kids in? I'd be ashamed if I were your kids. to the bar, we can have a drink. How about that? Go on. Yeah, all right, sweet. Okay. So listen, there was an incident after I won the championship. A couple of drunk guys got into a fight. At first it was like, mad, like, why are people fighting in the crowd? But then I just had a moment of realization that like a kid, and I'm talking about like a 6-year-old kid, got worked out. And it was a moment then that I realized something, that I needed to get that kid out of there. And at that time he needed a hero. That time he needed the good guy to come out. And for a while, and I've been pushing back against you guys, and it comes through the confidence issue, alright? I come at this place with a little bit of hatred, I come at this place with a little bit of just animosity, because the old guard let British wrestling down, and they've come back, and now it's down to a new generation of guys. So at that moment, I made a decision that someone needed to stand up, and someone needs to be not only a leader for that locker room, but a leader for this new generation of 1PW. And I'll be honest with you guys, years ago, I wasn't ready for this responsibility. Now, I'm fucking daddy, yeah?
Answering a lot of questions we had about Will Ospreay. Will pouring his heart out.
So listen, if it's alright with you, how about this? Clean slate, I'll be your boy if you guys follow me, and let's get 1PW back to the top. Who's your daddy? Some beers. I'm actually going to sell some t-shirts for once if you guys want to go. So, in doing all this, I can admit, been a little bit of an arsehole to someone that's got me to the promised land, eh? Greg? Listen, when everyone has got, Greg has trained a whole bunch of people, hey, but I will always give this man credit. Without Greg, I would have not gone and won the Best of Super Juniors, nor the Junior title, nor the United States title, nor the Never title, nor the New Japan Cup. I certainly would have never got the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. And that's all because of you, my man. I owe you everything. And I know, hey, look, sometimes I could be an arsehole. You know about that. I've done this so many times. I don't like doing interviews. I don't like doing pre-tapes. I fucking hate promos. I just want to wrestle for you guys, eh? So, Greg, I really do mean this, eh? From the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry for showing up late. I'm sorry for being a bit of an arsehole. You honestly mean the world to me. I won't let you down again, big man.
That's a class act. That's a champion. That's a hell of a man. Standing up and taking responsibility where he needs to. And putting the 1PW world on his shoulders. Not looking, hey, what the hell? What did you do? Burns, what the hell did you do? That's your prize student. That's a man you've mentored since his first day in this business. And Burns Burridge is laying Will Ospreay out.
Shut up, you slags! I'm sorry, but it had to be done. You want to talk about the downfall of this company, then let me shoot for a minute. There was nothing to do with any of the British people back there in the locker room. There was nothing to do with the British independent workers that helped put this company up. The reason this company fell, and remember guys, I was there, I don't know if a lot of you remember, but I was there from day one. The reason this company fell, because all the imports, the Americans, the Canadians, the Mexicans, the Japanese, they pillaged and they plundered. No word of a lie. I was at the merch table and all the imports were charging small kids £25 for a photo on the kid's camera. What did I do? I met that kid. I shook that kid's hand. I shook that dad's hand and I made them go home when they got their money's worth, because that's what I did for this company. I did not pillage. I did not plunder. I worked my ass off. And what did I get for it? You're just a comedy act. You get your dice out. All I wanted to be when I started wrestling was the best wrestler in England. And then Will Ospreay came into my life, and I couldn't even be the best wrestler in England. I couldn't be the best wrestler in Essex. I couldn't be the best wrestler in my village, because Will Ospreay was in my life. I'm the dad you slag, now shut it. Now Will, you won that title. You won that title, you lived vicariously through me. And I loved it. But then you took the piss. You pillaged and you plundered and you was arrogant. And I told you again and again and again, do not make the same mistakes. We know what, Ospreay? Get up. You know what, Ospreay? We may be from the same village, but to me, you're just another fucking import.
No! You've done enough! Burridge just consumed with jealousy.
Old school, to all the day oneers, let me hear you. Not your digital donkeys. I want to hear the Analog Dream originals. 1P dub! 1P dub! 1P dub! 1P dub!
Greg Burridge seeing the same mistakes in Will Ospreay. Maybe he'd seen from other imports from other countries in the past. But as Will Ospreay stands up like a man, owns his mistakes, and tries to make things right, Greg Burridge goes into a jealous rage, and Will Ospreay has been assaulted by the one man in this sport he trusted most. Greg Burridge has betrayed Will Ospreay, and he's betrayed the legacy he's built here at 1PW, and the champion is hurt.